Joining me now is Sarah Carter, host of The Sarah Carter Show on the podcast, and Fox News contributor Matt Schlapp, chairman of the American Conservative Union, and Dinesh D'Souza, conservative author and filmmaker. Now, Dinesh, I want to get your reaction to today's stunning, and of course, as Sarah alluded to, it's related news, the FISA court. Finally, I was wondering if this was going to happen, orders the FBI to fix national security wiretaps after that damning IG report. The FISA court judge writing, Dinesh, the frequency with which representations made by FBI personnel turned out to be unsupported or contradicted by information in their possession, and with which they withheld information detrimental to their case, calls into question whether information contained in other FBI applications is reliable. Dinesh, how big a deal is this, and what does it mean for Lisa Page and all of her protestations tonight?
Well, first of all, it's very clear that these FISA courts rely completely on the files that are put on their desk. I believe that out of hundreds and hundreds of FISA requests, the courts have denied almost none of them, maybe one, maybe two. And so clearly, the FISA court isn't really a court in the sense that it's conducting investigations, hearings, cross-examination, none of that. They basically look at the file and they go, sure. And now they've realized that they have been lied to. Now, while the FISA court doesn't focus on the issue of bias, and of course the IG himself, Horowitz, said there's no bias here, I find that an amazing conclusion when you have errors, a lot of them, and they all fall on the same side. When the tennis ball falls once or twice on this side and once or twice on that side, it's random. It can be incompetence, it can be an accident. But if the tennis ball falls 17 times on the same side of the net, that is prima facie evidence of bias. So it's kind of weird to say there have been all these mistakes, they all fall in the same direction, and yet no bias here, guys.
Yeah, but blame the right-wing media, because I guess we, in the right-wing media, we wrote those text messages. That was all us. Dinesh, do you think people are going to jail after this Durham report comes out? Your sense on where this is going?
I sure hope so, because look, they've been doing this to us, and it's amazing how they all get away with it. Everyone seems to be, there's no accountability. So until we do to them what they've been doing to us, they're never going to stop. I think that's a principle for the Republicans to keep in mind, that we have to ultimately do to them what they've been doing to us. Else they will keep saying, fine, when the other guys come in, they're always going to say, let's move on. Then we come in and we resume our shenanigans. And so the breakdown of civility and rule of law in America is because one side has become gangsterized and the other side has put up with it.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Great to see all of you tonight. Merry Christmas if I don't see you beforehand.